Hi, my name's Fei Wang. I'm a PhD candidate in social work at Case Western Reserve University. I'm very excited to share with you my latest research, the impact of epidemic infectious diseases on the well-being of migrant workers, that has been published by the International Journal of Wellbeing. I'd like to thank the International Journal of Wellbeing for giving me this great platform to share my work. In this research article, I systematically reviewed the existing literature on how epidemic infectious diseases affect the well-being of migrant workers and what are the existing interventions to improve their well-being. Specifically, I focus on 5 major epidemic infectious diseases during the past 2 decades. They are COVID-19, SARS, Ebola, H1N1, and MERS. In total, I found 17 articles. All of these studies have consistently shown that major epidemic outbreaks negatively affect the well-being of migrant workers. Specifically, migrant workers face a wide range of challenges during an outbreak, such as risks of contagion, job loss, psychological distress, and discrimination. What motivated me to do this research was that during the COVID-19 outbreak, there have been many news articles on the living situations of migrant workers across the countries, which are very concerning. Migrant workers, especially those unskilled, low-wage laborers, are marginalized in the social welfare system as well as job market. During this pandemic, the challenges that they faced are bigger than ever, and yet they have limited resources to meet these challenges. In research, there have been very limited studies on migrant workers during epidemic outbreaks. So I decided to do a systematic review because this is an efficient approach to synthesize available research evidence and deliver it to healthcare providers, researchers, policymakers, and the general public. Through critically examining existing interventions, I hope this review will help inform new interventions to meet the challenges posed by the current pandemic as well as epidemics in the future. So the study has a lot of implications for research and practice, especially in the field of social work. In terms of research, more evidence-based research is needed to examine migrant workers' well-being during epidemic outbreaks. For example, we need more quantitative study to compare the mental health outcomes between migrant workers and non-migrant workers in the same country. Also, we could use a longitudinal study design to follow up with migrant workers post-outbreak to understand how their well-being is affected in the long run. These research agendas can be better achieved with more open access data. So we call for an international data sharing platform designated to migrant worker research. The data will not only boost the migrant worker research, but also provide evidence for service delivery and policy development in preparation for future epidemics. In terms of practice, I have found limited interventions regarding psychological well-being. So I think practitioners should focus their efforts in developing and tailoring interventions that can improve the mental health of migrant workers during an epidemic outbreak. I understand that there is a difficulty in providing in-person support due to social distancing. So new interventions that involve technology should be considered, such as online counseling or online support groups. There are many other implications for research and practice that I won't get to in this video. So if you're interested to read more about this study, please go to the website of International Journal of Wellbeing. And my email address is fxw125@case.edu. If you have any questions or if you would like to discuss more, please feel free to send me an email. I look forward to hearing from you.